No, he's going to fake it. He's going to try and draw Tariq out. Is Tariq going to believe it? He's coming out. Waylander looking the wrong way. Can't get the kill. Never know what the right play is. Got to take one of them. Waylander can't win the round there. But again, this was an eco round from the CT side. Good damage done. But again, they don't win the round. 7 rounds in a row for Optic.
That would have been such a good round. Oh my god, you can see the calming force there, the experienced Markelov. I mean,
as well in front. Rubino just wants to protect his position as he goes back to mid, though he's not ready for Zero, who will catch him off. MSL found a kill beforehand, leaves us with 2 aside. And there's no smoke down in the site right now, as far as I can see it, for Dead Fox to plant inside of. So Zero's got to go aggressive to keep him a position at default. He's successful in it. Missed shot Cajun. Tag up. This is MSL's invitation to go 1 versus 1 in the site. Hits the shot. This pulls Zero back, but Cajun's outside of the vents. He can't leave his teammate alone. Zero's got a chance. That bomb ticking. There's no kid on Cajun. I think there's one down inside the site. There is. It's just to the left side of the box, and Zero, he knows he's coming. It's an AWP for Cajun. He's got to go to the pistol, and Zero finally clutches one for Hellraisers.
So many clutches, man. Every round.
in comes the rest of SK now. Fox and Taco. Oh, Fox picks up a headshot there. Dirty stuff long range with the UMP. Edward now in the 1 versus 2 as Taco and Fox try to coordinate here to make it impossible for Edward to do this. He's going to try to isolate these players with this AK, working around these boxes on the bomb site. Fox gets closer, taken down by Edward now. Just Taco left. Time is of the essence. There's no kit. Edward makes it happen.
Might have been quieter in that pistol round than normal, but gets the final kill, and that's the one that's going to matter.
Look at this kill from Twist. Jumped up above the smoke.
I
spots
thought
where
he
the window
pushed
is.
through.
He got 2 kills like that. That's so sick. Do you see the way he jumped up? He worked out exactly where the window. We have 1 player waiting towards B. That's Crims. Normally great in these sort of situations. Can he deliver now?
There, Cyborg finds one. Patience pays off, but he's got problems because not only are they coming in tunnels, they're coming in window. Stays behind the big box, it works. He's isolated everyone down, a 3rd kill. Deagle, the swap from Chris J, he's gonna find that as well. That is massive from Crims. 4 HP for Lowell. Interesting enough, it almost equals his skill total. Actually, I take that back, he's up to 12, so he stepped up tremendously. In those 2 rounds they did pick up, but bomb does go down, and it's Nico drop. Dennis is still inside of middle, which can be a pestering problem for them, especially with Twist. Look at that nade! With Twist at the top of middle,
again. Anyway, we've been following Nico's facial expressions over the course of this tournament. And,
facials with Nico.
Now, his, just look at this.
Against the low HP on GW, finds one. Flash is perfectly timed. Happy gets 2.
Yeah.
They said individually he'd stepped up as of late. Well, great start to this game and this particular round as well. Very important kills. Last round as well, through the smoke. It's on to Electro for the D. The crosshair placement might have been there for that shot, and somehow they line up. He gets 2. Can he see it from that angle, or does he have to push further forward?
You can see bottom left, you can see feet crossing over.
Good call. And it's dissolving as well. Flash dodges, nails it, hits Pronex. They've wrapped over to his left. 2nd shot from Kenny. They're not going fast enough. Wrap through that 2nd door, put pressure on. He goes to a pistol and gets 2. Kenny with a better hat trick than Taco when he's allowed.
Strange round, I have to say. This from the happiest POV I've called for this. I just wanted to see how this one went down.
Panic shot.
Just, yeah, okay. We thought some crazy wall banger gone down there, but literally he's pulled the trigger and actually got the assist on his teammate there. So that's kind of interesting. That's why I wanted to pull that up and see exactly what happened. But Kenny S delivering once again. That could have actually been really.
Then we have map point all ready for the French side.
And no money available.
Money's overrated, Henry. All you need is love, and money can't buy you love.
Go with that because it really does matter in this game specifically.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's all about hope and belief.
So these are both the SMG players as well. They get the first frag and the second.
Good trade from Rubino. This, I'm not surprised to see them going to B, and that's a better still trade because Rubino, he takes Dead Fox. Bomb's still over on that B side, but look at the flank coming in from Magisk. Again, he gets aggressive off the A site. That's going to lock them in. That'll contain them pending Config's position at window, because if they can bust out from underpass, it's their only chance of getting to a free A site. And that's past. Angel's inside, though. That's big. Rubino left alone. Magisk has to hurry up, but Rubino, this is the best round he's had all game, and what a better time to have it. 4 kills for him, and we go to overtime in an elimination match between North and Hellraisers.
What a call. That's like Cajun saying, I'm not hitting the shots right now. I don't feel comfortable. Config saying, I'll step up. I'll go to this. Oh, what is this?
So many chickens.
They're your friends. You collect them, don't you?
I do collect chickens.
Whenever you play Counter-Strike, you know
I
it's
press
to do.
E on all of them.
Yeah, you know it's map playing because he's running around with 5 chickens behind him.
It's true. Absolutely true. You know, I was playing The Witcher the other day.
Okay.
And you can, like, with your crossbow, you can slaughter animals. I know that sounds terrible. I'm sorry, PETA, but you can get food from it to heal you. The hitboxes are as broken in that game on chickens as they are in CS:GO.
Okay.
You can't kill chickens. It's the only thing.
The real deal, all pretenders. They're going to take on Virtus Pro. This should be awesome. Make sure you tune in.
And you'll take a note of this. 1 smoke on Virtus Pro and 2 Molotovs on Gambit. Keep that in mind. Well, Pasha, what a headshot, followed up by another one, and a Dread, a third one. Pasha, somebody stop this man. He's looking for it. He can't get the final one. It would have nearly been a quad kill. Whatever they had planned, it's done. Pasha has torn them limb from limb, and that will be the pistol round set off. For a bomb plant, that would be great. Get a bit of a money bonus so they can buy even more stuff in the next round. Grenade can land right at the feet. Oh my god, Pasha! You know, you're not quite sure what's happening on that side of the map, and you still have to try and execute. It's really ridiculous, isn't it? But
and they just aren't getting the reads accurately here. Having 2 players in Pop Dog like this for Gambit, that's a change. And so Snacks got caught. He was holding aggro. Bialy will be able to spray down 1. Trades it to 2, 3. Bialy just saved the round. They whip around towards Brown Halls. He clearly thought Taz was coming from up there.
the round, he was like, oh, damn, you know.
If Taz
Team to keep going. Dren's still playing with that camera, Semler.
Dude, he's one of the best. Wow, even going for the Dr. Evil. He knows how much work he's doing, except that this doctor, this evil overlord, is effective. You know, no sharks with laser.
They're having to deal with this individual performance. One player that's just completely taken off. They get the early kill on Kjaerbye. That's a start.
Body's got a clever spot, though. Unless they flash over it, he should be totally safe, totally immune from the flashes. Yep, he's going to be able to spot them coming down. Easy kill for him on 3. Gets the follow-up and gets all 3. Beautiful.
They just need to weather the storm of SK, who've spent some money. Their loss bonus has been reset. They're not in a good spot. Gets worse with Fallen being naded. Simple's there for support as well. He could play around that smoke, looking away in case there's a flashbang. There it goes. Fox out first. There's Fer as well. Cold, last man standing with the bomb in that area. And now there's Taco to try and do what he can, but that won't be much.
4 guys on short, so it took them quite a while to reposition after all of that, which does give some post-plant positioning here to some extent for SK. So the opening battles, very crucial, of course. There it is, Guardian, he gets the first entry here, looking for more, opening up the business here on the bomb site there for Flamey, taking down 2 at range. Flamey getting himself a triple, no additional help required. And that is the fuse coming in for Na'Vi. Concentration on those positions for the back shot. But again, lack of kit means that things have to speed up. Fer wins the battle against Seas with the UMP. And that's going to be an upgrade perhaps for him. In fact, no, this is a UMP as well. Flamey's going to easily take him down. And now Flamey's up against 2. The AK's good at these ranges, but he can't really take hits here. This is really problematic. Oh, Flamey catching Fox. And now looking for the shot on Cold. The ace, of course. Flamey.
Games, you know, he'll have like a 25+ kill game. That was never happening in Astralis in 2016. You know, he'd got to the point where he was permanently in the red in those stats. You know, he really had a hard time. So it feels like even he himself, probably because it's not a team where they run everything down to every little detail, he gets a bit more room himself to show off. And he never was a terrible player in terms of individually being able to frag as an in-game leader.
So we're going to see what the veto is here, and I'm sure Karrigan will...
Before they can come into the next round with a bye. They do have 5-7s though, and 5-7s can do a lot of work here. And we can see Ali's looking for that angle through the door. And we get the push from Main and Squeaky. 5-7's coming into play. Couple frags coming in for the T side here on the offense. Looking pretty smooth, but Pimp, now he's been discovered. Oh, they line up. Now problems come in. Pimp with
This particular map.
And now it's a very different setup. Before, Liquid hyper passive, gave loads of space for free outside. Now hyper aggressive. Elige in a crazy off angle. Pimp's there to try to play the bait perhaps, to allow Elige to just annihilate everybody. That said, we have got a different setup from FaZe as well. In fact, they're even looking for Elige here. He's at risk from the guy above. Oh my god, Elige!
The A site hold really weak. They've got to be really careful there. 35 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, how does AZ get out of the vent safely here? It's going to be tough. Obviously, he will be spotted as well on the way up. Oh, he gets a good angle, though. And it looks like he's the last... Or he's a big hope here and actually holding down this bomb position as well to work from. But Pimp gets the wall bang to secure the frag. Alu creeping around the side. He needs a good performance right now, and that's what he's going to deliver. Both kills coming in from Alu. Bit quiet, I think, in regular time, but now he strikes and wins the clutch here for FaZe, bringing things 7. And Liquid realized that they punished them heavily by just keeping the pace high and charging into that position. But Carragher, speaking of forward positions, able to do some damage there, but not for too long. Has he bought the time for his team to get back in? Perhaps he has. Kiyoshima makes his presence known with a double kill, and that bomb is on the floor. Problems for Liquid in this 2 versus 2. Big problems in the name of Kiyoshima, single-handedly perhaps. 3 for him. JDM against 2 now. Very tough situation.
Oh, that's brutal for him. Tried to get into the vent, and he failed. Made a noise, and now they know where he is. 20 seconds remain, and he does not have...
If he goes down without a frag, that makes things a little bit more interesting.
Smoke blower. Molotov on the site itself, and Olaf once again is going to try and push out mid to complement this flash around though. This could be B, and it's going to be because they're going to go fast on that, but better pick from Speedy, and up goes Speedy with 3. I thought up goes Dennis to get the last one, but he just mows them down as they walk up toward the site. This shot though, look at this flash. 1, 2, flash, click, boom.
Doesn't he?
Sneaking player in behind Chris. Does look the right way as he spots Olaf. Krims, I thought, might have been able to sneak up and catch them off with Lowell still looking at Catwalk. Now it's just him remaining to find 2. And that's a tougher task as he gets around the corner, spots up one immediately. Chris goes down. That's the alt player. Swap to the AK, though. This is promising because a quick headshot through box. It could work out for him, and he's got it. Exactly that. With the defuse time, I think he's got it as well.
Lau said poor game overall for him. His economy management especially wasn't great. And yeah, that's going to be the tale of this game, I think. The first half has been limited on grenades. Orbs not really having execution potential. Just had to rely on their big stars who weren't really fragging. So flashing out of the scouts on the CT side. And Envious know the money's poor. They're going to stick together and just rush somewhere they wanted to. A bit risky, but let's see if it works out.
Double Molotov. Stacked toward Forklift. But I see 2. Doesn't matter. I see 2 kills for Fnatic. That's important until Kenny shows up because he's got 2 of his own to pull it back to the advantage of Team Envy, who will get another bomb plant. And Kenny's going hunting for more spots. Plus it jumping. Another